Have you ever had to give yourself a pep talk just to walk into a car dealership? Or have you ever thought to yourself, I can't trust car salesmen, they don't have my best interests at heart? I'm here to debunk the myths and break the stigma. Welcome to Carman Conversations, the podcast. Welcome back to Carman Conversations, and this season is all about the BT-50 Ute Centre. And there is so much to talk about, and due to that, we've got Lauren here to ask us some more hard-hitting questions. Welcome, Lauren.
As a new car owner myself, one of the most exciting parts is obviously driving out the deliveries door. But for new BT-50 owners, it would be what comes afterwards in the customisations. I guess that's where it leads to the one-stop shop at the Ute Centre. Talk us through what that customisation process looks like for those customers.
One thing I've noticed with passenger car versus BT-50 is BT-50 is very, very bespoke. So everyone that comes in looking to BT-50, they've got their own look, their own style, their niche sort of thing that they want to do, you know, and some people are canopy people, some people are no, I'm no canopy or I'm sports bar. But then you've got the complete different side from a trade where they're all about the right sort of tray length, the springs and how heavy duty the springs need to be, fit for ladder action and so on. So everyone is different that comes in. So what we accommodate for is a one-stop shop. So we want to be able to do that. And with the experience, Clint heads up the team with his knowledge around we can do anything for custom bodies, canopies, whatever the accessory may be, he's the man for it. So I'll let you take lead on this one, Clint.
I guess when we look at doing a custom build, a lot of places will just be like, yeah, these are your options, and just tick a box, so to speak, or pick something off the catalogue. I guess like with the Ute Centre, we try and go a little bit deeper and set it up that little bit better. So they are walking out of here with nothing to do. They can go straight to a job site, go straight on the road, caravanning, or up the beach, wherever they want to go.
Yep.
More technically, we're looking at tradie builds more so lately. And the tradie Ute's gone from just this old single cab Ute to...
Yeah.
These monsters with massive canopies, fridges, microwaves, ladder racks, just everything, solar panels, whatever they need, we can do.
And this is the part that I guess we need to talk about more is so many people think that we can't do this. So many people think, oh no, we can only do this and I need to get this stuff done here and my body done over there and my GVM upgrade myself. But people don't realise that you do
we do everything. Like that's... I guess, as I said, like that's the beauty of having this Ute Centre here is you can come in, tell me exactly what you want, like what trade you are, how you want it set up. We'll sit down step by step, go through everything. And like when we go through the Ute, we go through from the bottom up. So we'll go wheels, tyres, look at suspension, what kind of load rating you're going to have. If you want to lift, if we do need to do a GVM upgrade, what a constant load is going to be on your Ute as well. So, you know, trades with or people caravanning that have a constant load there, then we can make sure we set that Ute up level so it sits nicely on the road. So it is safe and looks the part as well. So, there's a lot to go into it.
So what about you have someone like me who's pretty fussy about their Ute that wants everything to be bespoke or a couture sort of looking vehicle?
Yep.
And we want an LDC special edition. How do we go about that?
So you walk in, you're like, if you're going to be like Luke, you'll have this picture in your head and you'll just start blabbering out what you want. So we'll slow it down. We'll work out where you want to go with it, what kind of work you're going to be doing in it. So, you know, with you, Luke, you've got a family, love the beach, got surfboards and stuff like that. So, you know, something like that. And then you've got that very unique, wants to be a nice, clean look. So, like, we'll go through every idea. Obviously, we don't want to set up every Ute exactly the same.
No, thank you.
So we'll get a little bit of a twist on that. But there's so many avenues you can go down.
Yeah, I think that's the beauty of it, isn't it? So we've done so many now, and especially because mine's parked here all the time, people will see it and want to build from it. So, you know, you're putting custom wheels and tyre package there with the right lift.
Offset as well.
The right offset, which is an important thing, and a lot of people don't consider that. Yep. The lift, you know, with allowing for the weight that may be in the back of the car. But then, you know, when we go a little bit further, like with fridges, because, you know, I take mine to the beach quite a bit, you know, you want your slide-out fridge and then your dual battery system. So for advice like that, I don't think people always get it that you can do everything here.
We can do everything, yeah.
And so
even down to like what kind of battery you want to run in your
That's right.
dual battery kit, compressors, things like that, just to make your life and your ute perfect for you, kind of thing.
Yep. So how often do you think, and this is more for educational purpose, so you've got a punter there that wants to build their ute, they want to put their fridge in there, their slide, they want their dual batteries, they want an interior cabin light for whatever reason, but they want to get some security there, so whether it be a tonneau, electric tonneau. How many times a day would you sit down and go through this and people go, I didn't know you could do all that?
Oh, like 9-10 times a day.
Yeah.
Like 90% of people will just be like, I didn't understand I could come here and set everything up the way I wanted.
Yeah.
I didn't understand you could get the toolboxes fitted and I can just drive my old ute in and drive the other one out. I didn't know we could have a dual battery set up with my drawers, with my slide out fridge, with compressors, with aftermarket wheels and tyres, with a lift kit.
It's endless, isn't it?
GVM upgrades, bull bars, Mazda bull bars, aftermarket bull bars, whatever you want. It is, you come to me and tell me what you want and we'll make it happen. And that's the beauty of Grand Prix Mazda is we're very different to everyone else.
So if I said the Ute Centre is a one-stop vehicle shop, am I far off the mark or what?
Mate, you're spot on. Spot on.
Yeah, it's pretty much it, isn't it? And my BT-50 was very similar to yours, different, similar but different with style. The amount of people that have come in and then said, oh, look, can I get my Ute to look like that? And then I've done the Ute. And I said, yeah, we can do this and do that. And obviously a little bit changes here and there. They can't believe it, and I suppose that's a big thing. So you've got not just yourself, but all the staff are very, very well trained in knowing that, A, what are we trying to do with the car? What do we need it built for? And then we've got the advice whether, we might be bouncing ideas back off you saying, would you suggest, for a little bit heavier towing or what would you suggest for this body? And you having experience with the trade too of knowing what sort of body and the best way to set up a ute. So I think that's the other important part for people to know as well. Like, you will give the advice on the best setup. What you've seen from experience and what's going to best work. And the idea in my head sometimes I see it, but then you'll educate me and say, that might look good, but it's not really efficient the way it's going to work. So we need to move this from here to here and the way we're going to do it is this and so on. So I think they're really good things for people to understand and know.
Exactly, yeah. And I guess it's helped me a lot having that trade background, knowing how to set up a ute, how to work out of a ute, seeing other utes on job sites and stuff like that, how they're set up. So, and then always being in the full driving kind of thing. So, and I'm always learning new things as well. And obviously passing them on to the customer. So
you got all the tech tips, don't you?
Yeah.
Well, it's interesting now watching them go out the door, isn't it? You see all these cars going out and you never see one look the same.
No.
They're all totally different with everyone's individual style. And I think that's what, and this is the biggest segment now of all is that ute segment.
Yeah, definitely.
And more people are buying these and it's our biggest selling product. But none of them go out the same. You might see 5 CX3s go out that look the same, but you never see 5 BT-50s go out the same.
Definitely not. Always different.
Different purpose, different needs, aren't they?
Yeah.
So,
but that's I guess that's the beauty of the versatility of that vehicle. It's just, it can be the drop off to school kind of ute, or it can be this monster that goes up the beach and
come a long way. Like when I first started back in my time in selling in the late 90s, we had the old B series and E series and so on, but we didn't have any of this versatility to be able to build the utes. And back, as a junior when I was selling cars, you sold a BT-50 and someone on a canopy. I had to send them away. So, well, here's your ute, and then they'd go and get their canopy, and then they'd come back and say, okay, well, now I want to get this. And, you look at it now, how things have changed. And it is the one-stop shop now. So it doesn't matter what it is or where it is. We'll get it done and we'll give the best advice on how to do it.
Exactly. So. And as you said, I remember my first ute as a first-year apprentice was a B2500 in the green single cab. And loved that thing, but it was basic, ladder rack on the back, and I just used to fill it with boxes full of crap. But
Definitely
compared to what they come out now, it's just chalk and cheese. And I guess the passion between us actually building a ute and having the pride in it, and having that knowledge in their head of what they actually want and how they're picturing that ute, and you being able to put it all into paper and see it through and make it happen.
The end product's pretty special.
And it's just the best feeling.
Yeah, it's a good feeling.
Yeah.
So I hope that answers all the questions, Lauren. There's a lot to get through there, but obviously you can see that there's far more to just a body build than you think of just turning up and getting a body.
So interesting.
So there's a whole lot more there to the Ute Centre and Ute build, and Clint and I could probably talk about that all day, and it doesn't matter what the circumstance is, we're happy to accommodate. So if you'd like to know more, follow the links in the description below, and Clint and I can answer any more questions that you got. That's all for this episode of Carman Conversations. Thanks for listening. If you're keen to learn more about what I talked about today, if you have any questions, head over to my Instagram, LDC_01, or follow us along over at Grand Prix Master at Aspley. If you're enjoying the show, please subscribe to us on your favourite podcast provider by searching Carman Conversations, and please, if you love what you're hearing, don't forget to leave us a great review.